Okay, this reading is for Aquarius for the month of October / for the next 4 weeks or so. Aquarius suns, rising moons, Venuses, and Marses. Okay, so let's start with a general reading here for Aquarius. What is going on in your lives this month? Looking at the general themes. So let's jump right into it here. I wish this was not the first card that was coming out for you guys, but it was at the bottom of the deck consistently as I was warming these cards up. Three of Swords. So a lot of you are dealing with heartbreak. A lot of you are healing and mending right now. Jupiter is in your 12th house for Aquarius suns this year. And having Jupiter in the 12th house means dealing with a lot of endings, closures, grieving. And that is all about the Three of Swords here. So Aquarius, a lot of you right now are probably just grieving or healing in some way. It may have to do with a romantic heartbreak, or it may just deal with the loss of somebody in your life or the loss of something in your life, maybe a large transition that some of you have gone through. So this month, because we have Mars retrograde, Mercury retrograde, there's already a lot of emotions coming up for everybody, or there will be. With the Three of Swords here, you guys are probably specifically focused, or whether you want to be focused or not on it, on healing something that's coming up for you. And it may be something from your past as well, is what I'm sensing. So it may not be something that's happened recently, but it could be something that you're feeling right now that has happened a long time ago. Okay, let's see what else. What else do we have for you guys this month? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have the Empress here and the Six of Swords reversed. These both came out for Capricorn. You are a fellow Saturn-ruled sign there. We have the Empress here coming out upright. So whereas we just started this spread, of course, with this Three of Swords, those heavy emotions that some of you or a lot of you may be dealing with, but this Empress brings some light to your life in a different way. I'm sensing that some of you may see rewards coming in for the work you've been putting into something. Maybe some of you are moving into a new place that you feel like it really represents who you are. There's opportunities around you in some capacity. I'm sensing that a lot of you are just kind of like reaping the benefits of the work you've put into something this month. So because we, again, have the Three of Swords just really coming in hot for you guys, you may not feel like the tangible rewards in front of you mean anything right now, because you may feel a little bit more in the emotion of grief or letting go of something, and that is extra emphasized here with the Six of Swords reversed. And so whatever it is that you're holding on to, there does need to be a release. There does need to be a release. So if for those of you who this is resonating for, if it is a romantic relationship that you're getting over, or a heartbreak that you're getting over, or the loss of somebody that you're getting over, you may feel inclined to really hold on to that at the beginning of this month, or just over the next couple of weeks. But by November, you will see a lot of benefit from putting in work to release this stuff, from putting in work to heal this. And a lot of that will have to do with not only just getting those tangible rewards that we see coming with the Empress, but being able to enjoy it, right? Like the Empress does not go after things that do not belong to them. She waits and allows things to come to her, come to him. And so having the Empress here coming out, it's showing me that some of you may have amazing things coming into your life this month, but because of these other cards here, you just may not be able to be grateful for it, or understand the significance of those shiny things in your life right now. And then the Queen of Cups reversed here is coming out as well. And so this shows me that some of you might want to reach out to someone this month. You might feel called to like rekindle something with someone, and this could have to do with this Three of Swords energy, where you're feeling called to either, again, I'm getting that a lot of you are like wanting to like admit something to someone or like tell someone how you feel, even if you know that it's not, even if you know that that relationship is over or that it's not going to turn into anything, you just kind of need to get it off your chest. Trust your intuition with that. So there again is this indication here that this month there is a release that needs to happen. There's a transition. Some of you, I get that a lot of you are actually like living in a new place, or you're in a new relationship, or you're in a new setting, you're in a new situation. And this is an indication that because you're in this new setting, it might again feel like, oh, everything is great, but you're not feeling that it's great. And that has to do with still holding on to what was in your last chapter, right? So this Queen of Cups reversed is showing me that if some of you are feeling like you are mentally in a last chapter of your life, or you're still holding on to something that has already happened, has already passed, there is a need to trust your intuition and where it guides you. There's a lot of power with the Queen of Cups. Because it's here reversed, it's showing me that some of you might just be afraid to like voice something to someone, maybe afraid of rejection, or just really afraid of feeling that deep emotion that might come up with the Three of Swords. Like maybe there's an emotion that some of you have been noticing, but you're neglecting it, like you're not giving it enough attention, or you're just identifying it too soon, right? Like Aquarius energy, Aquarians love to be logical with the way that they're looking at their emotions, and so sometimes Aquarians, you guys can identify an emotion without feeling it and then kind of categorize it and put it somewhere else, like put it on the bookshelf. But these cards here are showing me that it's going to keep coming up. It's going to keep coming up for you, and it might block you again from feeling the joy, the beauty, the love that is around you. So see if you can invite yourself to go a little bit deeper into whatever emotion's coming up for you. There might be something under that emotion that you're not seeing. Use it as a way, or view it as a journey into yourself. View it as a way to improve yourself. Okay, now let's see what's going on for work for you guys, work and career. I do sense that a lot of you guys have some opportunities, but you're feeling a little bit like claustrophobic or sensitive to what's going on around you, so that you feel like you're not at your full capacity right now to like take advantage of those opportunities, which again makes sense with everything we have going on. Again, Mars retrograde, Mercury just went retrograde on October 13th. So whenever you're watching this month, Mercury will be in retrograde. And that generally is not a good time to just dive into something new, dive into something technical. And a lot of Aquarians are working in something technical or want to start new projects pretty continuously and consistently. So this might be a better time for a lot of you to just organize a plan and visualize it versus like feeling like you need to be productive every moment. Okay. So again, work and career for Aquarius this month, October through early November. What do we have? Okay. Awesome. King of Pentacles coming out. This is a great indication of some kind of material success, some kind of monetary success that is coming in. And then we have the Hanged Woman reversed. And so the Hanged Woman reversed coming out here is showing me that kind of exactly what I had just said for you guys. There's definitely opportunities for money, but you don't need to rush it. Some of you do need to make a decision on something. If you've been waiting to make a decision, thinking that you're still going to have the opportunity that might be in front of you right now, you might be thinking you're still going to have that opportunity, or there's going to be like a better one in a couple of months. That may be true, but if that's the case, if that's a decision you're making, you need to acknowledge that that's a decision. Instead of just sitting on it, waiting on it, because then you might feel like you've had a lost opportunity if you're not responding to someone, or if you're not organizing something or taking the lead on something. So definitely some of you need to make a decision on something business-wise. It doesn't mean that you have to say yes to something coming in, but it means that if you're ignoring it, if you're not going to follow through with it, that's a decision. So just be very clear about that. But the King of Pentacles is a great indication that some of you, If any of you are looking for investment in something that you're doing, or if any of you are looking for a partnership in some capacity that deals more so with like money or, again, monetary gain, this is a great indication of that. Other people here may be this King of Pentacles energy, meaning that you're making financial decisions, you're being smart about where you're investing your time and resources. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that Aquarius should know about this month. Challenges that may come up for you this month. Let's see. Something that may be hidden to you. What should Aquarius be aware of? Oh, lots of cards are flying out. Okay. Okay. All right, a few different things going on here. The cards that really jumped out here were first the Five of Cups and the Three of Pentacles reversed. So this feels like a past situation. This feels like some of you are reflecting on a past situation and really thinking about how you were hurt by someone. I think maybe some of you were cheated on here, or some of you, there's like a third party that came into a relationship or came into a picture. Could even be like a housing situation, a family situation, but there's like a third person who came into a picture and in some way made you feel, or maybe they weren't the one who made you feel this way, but the other person started to make you feel this way because someone else entered the picture, made you feel like you weren't good enough, or made you feel like you weren't worthy enough. There's some level here of like this month you're really thinking about that whole situation and trying to understand where the other people were coming from, but you may end up just walking away from that reflection realizing that it was just a setback in your life, that it was just there may not be a better way to view it. It may just be a little bit black and white, but you might be trying to find some colors to like make someone look better than they actually were, or to give someone credit where they may not deserve it. But overall, what I'm feeling for this, for those of you who this is resonating for, this is very much having to do with a past situation that you're reflecting on this month. And again, you may just walk away from it realizing that there's nothing more to uncover there. There's nothing more to discover. It's just, it was what it was, and now you have to walk away learning that it was a setback, or it was something that didn't go as you wanted it to. Maybe you had expectations that were not met by the people who you were involved with, and because of that you feel like they may have disregarded you, or disregarded your emotions, or disregarded those like plans that you guys set together. But overall, what I'm feeling for this is that you guys just need to walk away from this situation. You need to just, coming back to this Six of Swords energy and the Three of Swords, you just need to walk away from it and see where it redirected you. See where this situation actually put you on a better path. Like, you might be stuck in the negative emotion of it, but there's definitely some kind of indication here that it put you on a different path. And that is the purpose of why you might be the bigger purpose of why you might be reflecting on that this month, coming back to your path, to your calling, and realizing how these setbacks along the way are actually divinely guided to help us realign our path. Okay, and then the other cards that came out for you guys here, the Emperor, Reverse Princess of Cups, and Reverse Queen of Swords. This feels somewhat similar to this because they came out together, but this is like, these cards here make me think of like a bridge between the past and the future. I guess they call that the present. So there's something here that might be going on in your present life that is testing you with regard to a past situation like this. So some of you might have someone coming into your life who is maybe a little bit controlling, maybe a little bit domineering, or someone who's making you not trust your instincts, or a situation that's making you not trust your instincts. And you might feel like your logical decision making and your intuitive decision making are up to someone else right now. You might be giving your power away to someone else. Mars retrograde is again, going on until November 13th. It is very much a time of reconnecting with our inner power, our inner willpower, and realizing where we allocate our power in our lives. Who are you giving your power away to every day? Who are you giving your power away to in the work that you're doing or in the conversations that you're having? There's always a level of analysis that's needed in especially situations that do weigh heavy on you, or situations that do bring opportunity to you, which you have both of those going on for you right now, Aquarius. So this is definitely an indication, these cards here, that there's something coming up in your life this month that is testing these lessons that you've learned. And specifically the lesson here is, are you giving away your power? Are you in control, or are you giving someone else control? If you are giving someone else control, you are not going to feel like you can make logical decisions, and you're not going to feel like you can make intuitive decisions. So it's very important that you're aware of where your power lies this month. Okay, Aquarius, and let me, right, relationships. Okay, let me do one on love and relationships for you guys. Although with the Three of Swords at the top of your spread, I'm a little bit hesitant for that, because I think the real theme of this month for you guys is healing and releasing. I don't think it's really a time to start something new, but let me pull and see what the cards say. Okay, love and relationships for Aquarius. Okay, yeah, so Ten of Swords reversed was hidden here in the deck for this. This is just like this card with the Three of Swords. You are healing, you are recovering, you are transforming. Give yourself time to rest. Give yourself time to be compassionate with yourself. Do not push yourself harder than you need to right now. Some of you may have someone inquiring to be with you right now, or like some of you may be dating, but this is going to overwhelm you. Dating is going to overwhelm you right now. When we see this Ten of Wands here, this is not a time to be putting your eggs in too many baskets, especially romantically. I really want to emphasize here overall with this spread, especially for love and relationships, this is a time to heal. This is a time to recover and visualize what you want to do moving forward, a time to release versus bringing in. And that, again, overall is very much a theme with the retrogrades going on. But you may have someone coming into your life. Be wary of how much energy you're giving to them. Again, coming back to the Emperor here with the Princess of Cups reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed, some of you may be habitually giving your power to someone. And because you may be tested in that this month, someone may enter your life who wants to take a lot of your energy or take a lot of your power, and that's going to overwhelm you pretty quickly. So yeah, I'd say call it a month inside. Call it a month inside, as in maybe staying inside, but also going inside, right? Going inside. Okay, let me pull one more card from my Oracle deck here. See if there's any final messages that want to come through for Aquarius. Maybe some affirmation, validation, confirmation. Okay. Okay. So these two are coming in very strongly for you guys. One, we have a fiery climax approaches, and this card is represented as the full moon in Aries. With all of this Aries energy that we have going on right now, with Mars retrograde again, there is likely going to be things that come up in your life with regards to those retrograde themes. So see where Mars retrograde is taking place in your personal natal chart, in your transit chart. That may give you an understanding of where there might be some kind of climax, some kind of build up, some kind of event that's taking place. And I get that this is a little bit closer to November for you guys. And then finally, the last card, a beautiful way to end here, bring love into the situation. Bring love into the situation. And look at that, New Moon in Aquarius, it's your card here. This is a renewal, a rejuvenating energy for you guys. There's a real ability to kind of shed a skin and have compassion for yourself as you're going through this transition, as you're going through this healing. Bring love into the situation by loving yourself first. Okay, Aquarius, well, have a great fucking month. Pisces is posted next, and for those of you who do not know, I do offer readings, and you can book a reading in the link below. Also, feel free to message me on Instagram.